Hello YouTube, I'm back again and I'm still covering research methods, so we're moving on to the next part, and these are the key terms that I'm going to be covering in this video. This will be a short video, so let's go on with it. So, independent variable, dependent variable, and operationalize. So basically, independent variable is something you manipulate in an experiment, or something that's a researcher or investigator or anyone that manipulates a certain variable in an experiment. Dependent variable is something that you measure in an experiment. It's something that is measured, something that will be in the effect. Independent variable is a cause, dependent variable is an effect. Operationalize. This is basically making something much more precise and just precise. Yes, let's go. So operationalizing variables. Now you need to do this for the exam. They might ask you to read a topic or a story about an investigator who wants to research something, or a student wants to research something, and they might ask you to write an hypothesis, but they might ask you to write an operationalized hypothesis. Now this may be a 2 or 3 marks, so it is pretty much a pretty high scoring answer. So basically, when writing an hypothesis, you must operationalize your variables. This means that you must state precisely what two conditions, or which two conditions or variables are that are being compared. So let me show you an example. So this is a worked example that I've done. By the way, this is my slides. I produce these. I don't take them from anywhere. These are my own slides, PowerPoint basically. So this is a hypothesis. Revision will improve students' exam grades. Now this is a hypothesis, but it is not operationalized because it's not clear what the exact variables are. So now this is an operationalized version of it. Students who attend revision classes for 2 hours per week, 4 weeks before the exam, will achieve significantly higher scores than students who don't attend revision classes. Now you're wondering, why is this operationalized? It's operationalized because it is very clear in which two variables are being compared. Basically, the variable 1 is students who attend revision classes, and variable 2 is students who do not attend revision classes. Now the independent variable in this is revision classes or no revision classes. That's what's being manipulated, and the dependent variable is what's being measured, and that is scores on an exam. That's the dependent variable. And as you can see, I've underlined higher. This means that this hypothesis is directional, because it's stating it will be higher or lower. If you remember that from the previous video that I did. Now let's move on. Your turn. Look at the following hypothesis and operationalize it. So let me read it out. Drinking coffee will affect students' concentration levels. You can pause the video and write it down somewhere, or think of it, and then start the video, and I'll give you what I have wrote. Yours may be slightly different to mine, but if it's on the right lines, then it's good. So pause the video now. So I'm going to read it out now. I wrote, students who drink 1 cup of strong coffee with 2 teaspoons of sugar before a memory test will achieve lower grades than those students who don't drink a cup of coffee before the memory test. So basically this is operationalized because I've said students who drink 1 cup of coffee, so I've operationalized the cup of coffee is 1 with 2 teaspoons of sugar, as sugar could be an extraneous variable. An extraneous variable is a variable that you have not controlled that could intervene with your results, and will achieve lower grades than students who don't drink. So that's the other variable, that they won't drink it. That's the other condition. And the dependent variable is the grades that they achieve. So basically, if you got somewhere between those lines, you're doing great. Now you can view this video as many times as you want. Thank you for watching this video. Be sure to subscribe and leave a like, as it really helps me. Goodbye.